Hi there, I'm really glad you're here today. We're going to talk about something that almost never comes up at your usual doctor's visit, but it matters a lot more than most people realize, especially as we get older. Today we're shining a light on a topic that many find awkward, but it's crucial for your well-being: masturbation in old age. This isn't just about pleasure or some taboo idea, it's about protecting your prostate, your brain, your heart, your sleep, and even your confidence. If you've stopped masturbating as you've gotten older, your body could already be feeling the effects, and you might not even realize it. So stay with me, because I'm going to walk you through 7 surprising ways this can impact your health, and what you can do about it. 1. Decreased prostate health and urinary function. First, let's talk about your prostate and how not masturbating as you age can quietly create serious trouble for this small but important part of your body. I want to share a story that has really stuck with me over the years. A man in his early 70s came to see me. He was active, sharp-minded, and did his best to take care of his health. But something was bothering him. He was waking up 4, sometimes 5 times a night just to use the bathroom. He had always believed that his sexual life was behind him, that this was just part of getting older. But what he didn't realize, and what many men don't know, is that stopping masturbation can directly harm the prostate. You see, the prostate isn't just sitting there doing nothing. It's an active organ that produces vital fluid, and it needs regular release to stay healthy. When ejaculation stops, the fluid can build up and sit there, leading to swelling, inflammation, and pressure that pushes on your bladder. That means more bathroom trips, weaker urine flow, and an uncomfortable feeling that just won't go away. And it doesn't stop there. This stagnation over time can lead to benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. That's when the prostate grows larger and starts causing even bigger problems like urinary retention, repeated infections, or worse, needing surgery to correct it. It's not just about annoyance or inconvenience. This can take away your freedom. I've met so many patients who stopped going out to visit friends or enjoy simple pleasures because they didn't trust their bladder anymore. And here's something that might really surprise you. Research has found that men who ejaculate at least 21 times a month have a much lower risk of developing prostate cancer. This isn't about pleasure or indulgence. It's about keeping your body working the way it's meant to. Regular ejaculation, whether through sex or masturbation, is one of the most natural ways to protect your prostate and keep control over something as basic as going to the bathroom. Ignoring this can quietly steal your comfort, your confidence, and even your independence. That's why I'm sharing this today, because I want to help you stay healthy, stay active, and avoid the pain I've seen in so many men who simply didn't know the risks. 2. Cognitive fog and reduced mental clarity. Next, let's take a serious look at how not masturbating can affect your brain, because this is something I see so often in my work with older patients, and it's rarely talked about. I remember one man in his late 60s who came into my office, looking worried. He said to me, "Doc, I don't feel like myself anymore. I walk into a room and forget why I'm there. I lose my train of thought in the middle of a conversation." He believed this was just what happens as you get older. But here's the truth that many don't know. Sexual activity, including masturbation, actually plays a powerful role in keeping your brain healthy and sharp. When you masturbate, your brain gets a natural boost of chemicals like dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. These chemicals don't just make you feel good in the moment. They help improve your memory, focus, and emotional balance. They also help increase blood flow to the brain, lower stress hormones like cortisol, and protect the connections between your brain cells. Without this regular stimulation, your brain can start to lose that edge. You might find it harder to concentrate. You might start forgetting names or why you went into a room. You might even feel less motivated to take part in things you used to enjoy. And this isn't just about small annoyances. Over time, these changes can grow into bigger problems like anxiety, mood swings, depression, or even early signs of cognitive decline. What's more, testosterone, the hormone that helps support memory, energy, and a sense of vitality, tends to drop more quickly in men who have stopped sexual activity. I've had patients who once loved activities like playing chess or doing crossword puzzles, but they gave them up because they felt like their minds just weren't as sharp anymore. Many of them never realized that this mental slowdown could be linked to a lack of sexual stimulation. The good news is that reconnecting with your body and making time for healthy sexual activity, including masturbation, can help give your brain the stimulation it needs. This simple habit can play a big part in helping you stay clear-headed, focused, and emotionally strong as you get older. My goal in sharing this with you is to help you protect your mind as well as your body, because both are key to living the life you want as you age. 3. Heightened depression and emotional numbness. Then there's something I see far too often but isn't spoken about enough. It's the emotional toll that comes when people stop connecting with their bodies. I remember a widower in his early 70s who sat across from me and said words I'll never forget. He looked down and said, "Doc, I don't feel anything anymore. Not sadness, not joy, just flat, like nothing touches me." That emotional numbness is sadly common when someone stops engaging in sexual activity, including masturbation. What many people don't realize is that masturbation is not just about physical release. It helps your body produce natural chemicals like oxytocin and endorphins. These are the same chemicals that help you feel calm, steady, and able to handle stress. They work like natural mood stabilizers, helping to keep anxiety and depression at bay. Without this kind of release, especially during times when life feels stressful or lonely, it becomes much easier to fall into a state where you feel disconnected from your emotions, from other people, and even from yourself. And depression in older adults doesn't always look the way people expect. It's not always tears and sadness. Sometimes it shows up as constant fatigue, feeling irritable for no clear reason, or just feeling detached from the things and people you used to care about. I've seen patients who thought they were simply getting old, when in fact what they were missing was that vital connection with their own body. I had one man tell me that after he made the choice to reconnect with himself through masturbation, he felt alive again. His exact words were, "For the first time in years, I felt like I was still human, not just a body waiting to shut down." And that's really what this is about. It's not about lust or anything shameful. It's about emotional survival. It's about giving your body and mind what they need so your mood stays balanced and your spirit stays engaged. This is something so simple, so natural, and yet so powerful in helping you feel like yourself again. I share this because I want you to know that taking care of yourself in this way is nothing to feel embarrassed about. It's a vital part of staying well as you age. 4. Poorer sleep quality. Sleep is another silent casualty that many older adults do not realize is linked to their sexual health. I remember a man in his late 60s who came to my office looking completely drained. He told me he would fall asleep just fine, but like clockwork, he would wake up around 2 in the morning and lie there staring at the ceiling for hours. He felt helpless, like his body had forgotten how to rest. We ran tests, checked for common issues, and everything came back normal. That's when I asked about his sexual habits, and he admitted that he had stopped all sexual activity, thinking it no longer mattered at his age. What most people don't know is that orgasm, whether from sex or masturbation, plays a big role in helping your body relax and reset. It triggers the release of chemicals like oxytocin, prolactin, and endorphins. These are the same natural helpers that lower your stress hormone cortisol and calm your nervous system, setting you up for deep restorative sleep. Without this kind of release, your body can struggle to wind down. You might find yourself tossing and turning night after night, and before long, you're reaching for sleeping pills or just accepting that feeling exhausted is your new normal. But poor sleep does much more than leave you tired. It weakens your immune system, making it harder to fight off infections. It speeds up cognitive decline, making memory loss and confusion more likely. It raises your risk of heart disease and makes dangerous falls more common because your reflexes and balance suffer when you're sleep deprived. And of course, it feeds into anxiety and depression, creating a cycle that can be hard to break. I had one patient tell me that after he made the decision to reconnect with himself through masturbation, his sleep transformed. His words were, "I slept like I did 30 years ago." And that's the truth of it. This isn't just about getting rest. It's about giving your body the deep healing it needs every single night so you can wake up ready to take on the day. 5. Weakened pelvic floor and blood circulation. Your pelvic floor and circulation also take a hit when you stop engaging with your body. I once had a retired firefighter in his 70s sit across from me, frustration written all over his face. He said, "Doc, I feel like my body's foundation is giving out." He talked about leaking urine at the worst times, nagging discomfort in his hips and lower back, and how he no longer felt steady or in control. What many people don't realize is that the pelvic floor muscles, the ones that support your bladder, bowel, and sexual organs, are like any other muscle group. They need to be worked and stimulated to stay strong. When you become aroused and reach orgasm, these muscles naturally contract and release, kind of like a workout for your body's core foundation. This activity boosts blood flow, keeps nerves healthy, and strengthens the area so it can keep doing its job. When you stop completely, those muscles slowly weaken, the blood flow slows down, and nerves don't stay as sharp. That's when problems like incontinence, constipation, and even erectile dysfunction start creeping in. It's not just about the physical side of things either. I've seen the emotional toll it takes when someone avoids seeing friends or skips family events because they're afraid of leaks or discomfort. They feel embarrassed and start pulling back from life, not realizing that regular self-stimulation could have helped keep their pelvic muscles strong and their circulation healthy. I'm telling you this because I truly want to help. This is about giving you tools to protect your dignity, your confidence, and your quality of life. Something as simple as staying connected with your own body can make all the difference. 6. Lower immune function. Your immune system quietly suffers too when you stop engaging in sexual activity, and many people don't even realize it. I remember a man in his late 60s who kept coming back to my office, frustrated and worn down. He wasn't bouncing back from simple colds the way he used to. Every little infection seemed to drag on longer, and he felt tired all the time. He thought it was just bad luck or age catching up with him. But what I explained to him, and what I want to share with you, is that sexual activity, including masturbation, helps your body's natural defense system. When you engage in sexual release, your body produces more immunoglobulin A, or IgA. This is a powerful antibody that helps fight off viruses and bacteria before they can make you sick. On top of that, your body releases endorphins that help calm inflammation, which is at the root of so many health problems. Without these natural boosts, your immune system doesn't work as well. It leaves you more open to getting sick and makes it harder for you to recover when you do. And this is not magic or wishful thinking. It's your body responding to what it needs to stay strong and healthy. I'm sharing this because I truly care about helping people protect their health. You have more control than you think, and something as natural and simple as self-intimacy can be part of your plan to stay well and feel good every day. 7. Loss of body ownership and self-worth. Finally, neglecting self-intimacy can quietly chip away at your sense of self-worth, and many people don't even see it happening until it feels overwhelming. I remember a retired school principal, a kind man in his late 70s, who told me something that really stuck with me. He said, "I don't feel like I live in this body anymore." That simple sentence spoke volumes. When you stop connecting with your own body, you can start to feel like a stranger inside of it. You lose that bond with yourself. This emotional distance can slowly lead to feelings of shame or even guilt. Some people start neglecting other important parts of self-care, like staying active, eating well, or even getting regular checkups. It's like a domino effect. One part of yourself is ignored, and soon other parts follow. I had a patient, a woman who had been struggling after menopause, who shared that when she started practicing self-intimacy again, she finally felt like herself. She said she felt like a woman again, not invisible or disappeared. That's powerful. And it's not magic or wishful thinking. It's about presence, dignity, and taking ownership of your identity at any age. I share this with you because I truly want to help people see how simple acts of self-care can make a huge difference in how you feel every day. You deserve to feel whole, connected, and proud of who you are. There you have it. The 7 surprising and serious effects of giving up masturbation as you get older are declining prostate health, cloudy thinking, feeling emotionally numb, restless nights, weaker pelvic muscles, lower immunity, and even losing touch with your sense of worth. These things are not just natural parts of getting older like many people think. They are your body's way of telling you it still needs care, love, and attention. If this message spoke to you today, type in the comments to let me know you're ready to take charge of your health. Make sure to like this video and share it with someone you care about who might need this reminder. And if you want more tips that truly support your health as you age, hit subscribe and go watch the next video on your screen right now. Your journey to better health is just getting started. Thank you for watching our video today. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe button to support us. We truly appreciate you support, and it will motivate us to continue make more information video to help you all. Thank you and goodbye.